Hello, everybody. How you doing, guys? My name is Blake Weaver. I am a local real estate agent here in South Louisiana. I am brokered by EXP, and I have my own team at the Blake Weaver team, brokered by EXP Realty. I'm making this video today because I want to basically start helping out people in different scenarios that I've encountered since being a real estate agent that can help people. I'm entering my third year in real estate. My first year in real estate, I sold 26 houses. And last year in 2020, my second full year in real estate, I did 52 transactions and just under $10 million in GCI. I'm a one-man show. As of 2021, up until about a month ago, I was a one-man show. Now I have a team. So my main focus in 2021, not to get off subject, is to form a team and to scale my business and give other buyers, agents, or other team members opportunities to make money as well, get them out of debt or whatever tough situation they are in life currently doing. My first tip for any new agent to be able to crush their first year in real estate is this: get a mentor. Get a mentor that's going to support you, not just say they're supporting you, that actually is putting in an effort to be there to support you, whether it be answering your phone calls, helping you write a contract, helping you maybe not do something that they did their first year, looking back now that didn't work for them. Ask for help, the mentor is going to be a very big part of your success because they want to help you and they want to see you succeed. I love helping people. I love helping new agents, especially just because I know what works. You know what I'm saying? My credibility is there. I done did the work and I have credibility because what I figured out in my first 2 years in real estate, what works and what doesn't work. So the people that I have bringing onto my team, they come up to me, they ask me like, Blake, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? What works? What doesn't work? I can kind of help them out and tell them, look, man or girl, like this works right here. I've had a lot of success with this. This is something that I tried out many times and I never converted a deal with. Other people, that thing that I tell them that doesn't work might work for some people. So there's no wrong way to do business in real estate. That's what's so cool about it. The second topic I have is this. The second tip, is identify your brand. Okay. What does that mean? That means, in my opinion, my brand, a lot of people, well, it's not an opinion, it's basically a fact, because I get tons of people coming up to me and want to know, who does your marketing, Blake? Who created your logo? And the answer is me. I do all of my social media marketing. I created my own logo off of canva.com for free. Well, actually it was $12 a month is what I pay for it. All of my social media marketing is done through Canva. I don't pay or outsource any of my social media marketing. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. It's working good for me right now. So I guess we'll just figure out that as I go and learn more as I grow up in this business, in this industry. My tip number 3 would be skip the coffee dates and the happy hours. My first year in real estate, I have probably got solicited by every lender in town, first and second year. They want to take me out for coffee. They want to take me for a drink. They want to take me for a lunch date. Listen, unless they're giving you business or giving you leads, you do not need to be getting wined and dined by these people. Find a lender that you trust, that you like to deal with, that you have a good relationship with, that offers a lot of different opportunities and solutions for your buyers. Work with that one lender and only that lender. Maybe get 2 lenders, and focus really only on those 2 instead of spreading it out to every, realtor every lender in the business, because at the end of the day, it's very important who you have on your team. who your title attorney is, who's your go-to title attorney, who is your go-to lender, and every lender, in my opinion, they all do the same thing, but every lender can do a little bit extra for your buyer. So that's also very important. That was tip number 3. Tip number 4 is this one, and I think it's very, very important. I think it was a big part of my success, and I'll go into detail here shortly about it. Number 4 is pay attention to the top producers in your market. And here's why. Because what they are doing is working. Pay attention to the people that are actually converting the deals, getting the closings. People that are, let's say, in the top 50 or the top 100 or even the top 10 of the marketplace that you work in your market. What I found is whenever I first got into real estate, I'm not going to name any brokerages, but my first brokerage that I was working with, there was a lot of people that attended these meetings, and there was a lot of talkers. And I slowly started to figure out that all these people that attended these meetings and went to these events and stuff, they weren't producing. Maybe one deal a month, but yet they were wanting to give advice on what they do and what they should be doing and what I should be doing and whatnot. And I just figured them all out, and they all were not producers. So what I did start doing was I started paying attention to who is actually producing. What are they doing? What does their social media look like? What's their daily routine? How are they getting their business? What separates them from me? Are they really that better than I am? And what I slowly start to realize is what they were doing, what the talkers were doing was totally opposite of what the people that were producing were doing. These meetings I just told you about, these top producers were not attending. Why? Because they're going after money. The money's not in these meetings. Now the meetings they're good. I mean, I made a couple meetings and I still do. But at the end of the day, you need to be on the phone, calling your leads, hustling, door knocking, whatever you want to do it. And that was tip number 4. Tip number 5, very important. Invest in yourself. What does that mean? Get a coach. Get a person that you feel is helping other realtors in the business. It could be just a simple business coach. It could be a personal relationship coach. It could be anything. The more that you invest in yourself by maybe attending some of these masterminds or workshops or whatnot, whatever you want to call them, the faster you're going to see yourself really figure out what you don't know or what you need help in a certain area or what you lack knowledge of. So that's also very important. That was number 5. Number 6, set goals, both short-term and long-term goals. And the reason why I say both short-term and long-term is this reason why. If, for instance, my goal for 2021 is to do 90 transactions, okay? That's a big number. To a lot of people, 90 would intimidate them. But when you break it down in a short term, that's 7.6 deals per month, okay? That's doable to some people that are hustlers, and whenever you focus on a short-term goal for like the month and you hit 8 in a month, well, bam, you already hit that one goal. Let's go to the next goal. So that's a very important thing too that you do in real estate is to set goals, both short and long-term goals. Number 7, don't train yourself broke. Some brokerages around here will literally pump so much training into you that you can go broke from them. Why? You're going to be in a classroom all day long or in front of your computer screen doing virtual learning, and yet you're not going after no money. You're not getting any leads. You're not calling your buyers. You're not calling your sphere. You're not calling people that are basically wanting to buy houses with you. You know what I'm saying? So don't train yourself broke. Do a little bit of training, but then get back to the phone calls. Get back to following up, doing things like that is going to be generating money for you, new money. So that's very important. Number 8 tip, learn your market. What does that mean? Know your numbers. Know how much the inventory that you have you're working with. Right now, our inventory in this area is very low. Why? Because interest rates are so low. The demand is higher. There's not a lot of inventory. So as soon as a house hits the market, chances are it's gone. There's multiple offers in so many situations. And you need to figure out, and not only just know that, but like know each individual section of, like, let's say 100,000 to 200,000, 200,000 to 300,000, 300,000 to 400,000. Those are very important because you can also see what's selling in the area. So therefore, if you take on a listing that's $500,000 in a rural area, then chances are it's probably not going to sell as fast as if it was in a populated area or in a lower price point. To let you know if you're kind of like, let's say, maybe wasting time and giving out expectations to your sellers that aren't really reachable, So yeah, know your numbers and know your market for sure. Number 9, something that I did not do in 2020, and I'm very, very embarrassed to even be talking about it, but you bet your butt in 2021, it is something that I'm very much taking serious. And that is learning to budget. Number 9, learning to budget. What does that mean? We're in a strictly 100% commission-based industry, okay? Nothing is guaranteed. But guess what? Those bills keep coming back in every single month, and they come fast. So each time you get a commission check, okay, you need to be taking out X amount for taxes, putting it into a separate account. Don't even touch it. X amount going into your business account, for your savings account, for you to be able to market, use for maybe some signs or lock boxes or whatever. Put it in an account, save it. You'll need it eventually. Another percentage, you need to be able to give yourself a set salary per week. Okay. My salary, I'll just tell you, my salary for 2021 is going to be $40,000. It's $800 a week. That is what I'm going to keep for my personal self, for my gas, for me to eat, for me to just, go to the movies, whatever. And then you're also going to set out a separate percentage of that commission check to go strictly for your bills. House note, car note, insurance, kids' daycare, whatever your bills are, you know what they are, phone bill. That way you know exactly per commission check, you have to know where your money goes at and how to budget. And that's something that I, didn't do really well in 2020. And I'm very much pissed off at myself because, for one, I made the most money I've ever made in my life, and I blew a lot as well too. So make sure you budget. That's very important. And the last one, and I think is probably the most important one, give God glory. Give him glory all the time. You get your first deal in real estate, get on your knees and thank the man above. Thank him for the good times. Thank him for the bad times. If you have a deal that falls apart, thank God. Why? You're learning. It's all a big learning curve. You're learning about what you did wrong and why the deal fell apart. Okay? That's something also I didn't really take a lot serious too in 2020 that I'm kind of ashamed of to say, because in 2021, you bet your butt, every deal that I do, every transaction I close, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for giving me the opportunity to work with these phenomenal buyers, these sellers that trusted in me to get their house sold. So yeah, that's the top 10 tips that I have for new realtors to be able to crush their first year in real estate. Please subscribe. This is my first video. I'm hoping to do a lot many more. My website is blakeweaverrealestate.com. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you another one soon. Thanks.